Hello, hello, Whiskey. Hello, Beatles. Happy Halloweekend. Yes, I'm using this as an excuse. The hat's coming off today. I'm using this as an excuse to wear the other shirt that I wore in case the other shirt that I actually wore yesterday didn't work. This one actually matches the skirt. But yeah, today I'm going without the glasses and the braids and the hat. I like the hat though. Hey, Drew. Yeah, it is Sable. It's just, a different outfit. Hair down Sable. I could always go ponytail too, I guess. Honestly, this color, the choker's kind of itchy. Anyway. I don't know, guys. Is my mic volume lower than usual? Sounds fine to me. Anyway. Let me get everything set up the rest of the way. Sorry, I gotta get my phone and my stream up as well. There we go. Much better. Where do I put the hat? If I just put it on the microphone, imagine. I'm not gonna do that. There we go. Gonna be starting out with solo queue. I might switch to open lobbies later, but I also might do some killer later because I still need to do the challenges. So it's probably gonna be one or the other, but not both. Let's see. It's currently 4:44 my time. I'll probably be doing whatever sort of switch I do between 6 to 7 my time, which is like an hour and a half to 2 hours. But yeah, it'll probably be killer or swift. We shall see. And when I do, the stream title generally changes. So, I've also been meaning to start I don't know what I want to do. I want to create some sort of announcement channel specifically to when I switch over to open lobbies or Phasmo or whatever for people who want to hang out during one part but not necessarily another part. I don't know. Something I've been considering doing. And yes, Phaz for sure. We'll study till then. Good luck, Druve. Hope it's something interesting. Or at least enjoyable. Oh, I might have to take this off. Yeah, this is actually kind of bugging me today. I'm not gonna be surprised if I take this off and there's just redness around my neck. Ugh. Whatevs. Sorry, Sable. All good, Whiskey. You don't gotta foot the Phasmo bill every time. Business law, have a test day after tomorrow. Still have to do 9 chapters. Yikes. Yeah. Good luck. Actually, business law is interesting. I it's kind of funny because some of the focuses in my studies kind of danced around that, but that's kind of betwixt and between a couple things I did. I had a politics minor, so I did a lot of law stuff, but I didn't engage too much in business law specifically. It was a lot more Supreme Court cases within American law. Um, a lot of Supreme Court cases. Side note, for y'all out there who have any interest in politics, Supreme Court cases like pre 2020, very funny. It's a whole other language. You gotta learn to read it, but basically anything where Anton Scalia is writing a dissent, very funny. That man used phrases. Disagree with a lot of his politics. Don't get me wrong. Um, that man would use phrases like pure applesauce to describe like the opposition's argument. He'd like the majority's perspective is pure applesauce, and it's just like, what are you saying? Anyway, but yeah, and then also I some of you guys know that I interned at the Yale School of Management one summer in behavioral organization, which is the psychology behind business practices and how to organize a business. Sorry, I gotta fix my hair. It looks odd right now. There we go. Um, Once again, right when I asked your history teacher a question for our assignment, he said they went out partying on Halloween. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, former history. I'm sorry to hear that, Whiskey. Yeah, it's always too bad when you have a bad reaction to shots. It's hard for me as law as a side subject that I have to due to being. Oh, it's compulsory. Interesting. But yeah, language. It really is a whole nother language to learn. No matter, and I feel like that's the case no matter where you are, because there's so much to learn that the average layman wouldn't know. And no, Beatles, I didn't go to Yale. I interned at Yale for a summer. Specifically, again, at the it's a big enough school that I can say this. I interned at the School of Management, which is one of their graduate schools. Um, yeah, and behavioral organization. Professor and Dr. Amy Rosinski was my, I guess advisor would be the technical word. Because the way it worked is each of the three professors that was like running it chose two students to take on, and then we worked with them and a couple of their grad students. In university. Okay, Drew, that's totally a fine. Just so you know, I'm gonna delete your message. I don't mind it. Twitch doesn't like it when people mention their names, especially if they are minors. So I'm just gonna delete that, but noted. Oh, that's cool though. My sophomore year actually, when a couple of our incoming freshmen were under 18, and it's definitely like I think it's got to be so odd for I don't know how it works where you are, but for them they were in such a weird position where they had to actually have their parents like sign off on stuff despite the fact that they were in college. No, Drew, I wouldn't know either. I a couple streamers who I watch who are much bigger than I am, note, are the ones who made me aware of that. I think it's specifically because my content is marked as mature that it's I just don't want to split hairs, you know? But no, you are all good. Going to test keyboard mouse on Xbox. Good luck, Wesky. And on that note, let me get everything set up with it. DB. Do. DB. You know, one thing I don't like about this shirt, look at this little crinkle here. It's driving me up a wall. I straight up tried using tape just to hold the collar in place properly, but whatevs. Whatevs. Also, you guys actually get to see my eye makeup today. I'm learning, guys. I'm like that 12-year-old who's watching YouTube videos, except I'm 27 and also watching YouTube videos. That's not true. I didn't actually watch a YouTube video for this. I just winged it. And no, that's not a pun. Yes, Beatles, tape, because I couldn't find safety pins. Like, you would do better. Oh, why am I not in focus? Come on. Hello there, Fabled Wolf. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Go to the Dollar Tree or Dollar General? Yeah, nah. I'd rather just, use tape and then conceal. Oh, wait, you're saying what you would do. I forgot that I asked you a question. But you know what, Beatles? Who? I think I'm in focus. Good enough. Okay. Let's get into the game, shall we? Overwhelmed with bills? I am sorry to hear that, Fabled Wolf. That is one of the more stressful positions to be in, that's for sure. I hope that everything is... I hope that it is temporary overwhelm, and that you will be appropriately whelmed in the coming days. Or at least coming weeks, if nothing else. Hold on, I'm gonna full screen myself real quick, just because I want to make sure. I feel like I'm just, like, very slightly not in focus. Give me a second. Ooh, spooky ghosts. There we go. It's me. I'm the spooky ghost. Just making sure everything sounds okay still. So I was futzing with the microphone. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Who's ready for gaming? Just checking something really quick. Yeah, this is okay. Sorry, I was just checking some audio real quick without sending it to y'all. Don't know why I was playing with one other streamer you watched. They're on West servers. You were choosing. Were you killer or survivor, Beatles? Because if you were survivor, that's strange. But if killer, it's because killer has the ping disadvantage benefit. Survivor, the answer is I don't know, but congratulations. Oh crap, I have to spend blood points. Actually, let me spend them in killer real quick. I'm gonna level Dracula a bit. Actually, hold on, I'm a liar. I am gonna level Survivor, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's because I'd rather stock up on syringes on different survivors than the offering on killer when that doesn't make a lick of difference. You know, you know. Ah, keyboard and mouse not working? That's rough to hear, Wesky. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, you could be Overwatch if you need to be. That'll be especially helpful if we have are doing any no evidence runs. You could be monitoring the board. I'm just spending some points and then I'll see what. Yeah, you could definitely give the request groove. I will say that I don't, since I don't play a lot of killer, I don't do build requests too often unless they strike my fancy. So if you want to jot it down now, if you have a specific killer that you're into, or a couple options, then I could try to match it to when I'm feeling like playing that killer. But either way, if I do get the urge to play, I'll make sure that you're around when I do. Yeah, let me take a note of that. Yeah. Yeah, how about this? If I do some killer later today instead of Swift, I'll make sure to get that build. Sound like a plan? I'm actually just writing it down. There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. Ooh. I'm a little out of focus again. Always when I look away. Had a pretty productive Halloween night. Got singular. Got Singularity and Oni to P6. Congrats, Beatles. And now trying to get Thalita to P6, cause you just want to level up because of the badonkadonk. Don't lie to me. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get as many blood points spent as possible in the next 5 seconds. Oh, there are ones I want to pick, but I'd rather go quick. Hell yeah, I got the ones I wanted anyway. Woo! Excuse you? Why do you say why do I feel so called out? Why do you say I have a thing for old Linda specifically? Hello? I don't, like, I'm just blown away because I don't remember making any comments in particular. Linda was the best character, though. Both young and old Linda. Though, ironically, younger Linda is the only one I've started cosplaying in this game. Hold on. Oh, I was gonna say, am I, like, super quiet right now, or? Okay, okay. Give me 1 second, squad. Oops. I love when two people have the exact same idea at the exact same time. Okay, whoop. Oh my gosh. Come on, Contacts, you can't be failing already. Actually, now I kind of want to go find where, Sable's gun was. Hell, give me, okay, yeah, I'm gonna catch up on things on chat after I do something. Oh, yeah, yeah, the Cassia Frank Stone, yes. Sorry, give me a second. My Mama Marcus was just in the room. Oh. Oh, I hear you, Fabled. I will say, I'm probably not gonna be doing customs this week. And I planning on today, I'm either gonna be doing some Killer or some Swift and then into Phasmo. Tomorrow, we're gonna be doing something similar, but we're gonna be playing Lethal Company, with open lobbies of that. I'm not sure what Sunday's gonna look like, but... Also, Beatles, I would recommend not, like, you could look at some of the mods, but I would recommend not looking into the mods. It's a lot more fun if you go in kind of blind. Great team, by the way. I've only been like half paying attention to this match, and we're doing fabulously. So yeah, how are we only? We're about to be a 1 gen left. Huh. You're not gonna be able to play Wesky? I'm sorry to hear that. We'll definitely do some more another time, though, especially if it goes well. If it goes poorly, then maybe we won't do it too often. But assuming it goes even, like, semi-decently, we'll definitely play again. And even if it doesn't go very well. Okay, yeah, so Beatles, the import delete is literally, like, if you click that, I think you're gonna have a field where you can paste, like, a code. And that's where you would be pasting the code that I'll be giving you guys. Wonder what these hexes were. Uh-oh. And before Noed, imagine. Just wanna know what's in here. It's almost open. You can forgive me for this. Oh, a different kind of map. Well, that worked well. Hey there, Clutch. How you doing? Oh, give me 1 second. Oh, that was exciting. Oh, my contacts are being annoying again. I used to see Sable playing on the channel last night. Really? You know? I heard someone else mention that too. I don't know what she was getting up to. Oh, and true, absolutely. When we do lethal, we'll be doing open lobbies, and if we have too many people, we might wind up just doing the larger company mod, which lets you play with more than 4 people. I will say, if you can, I recommend, and by I recommend, I mean you should download the, here, actually, let me get the link. The Thunderstore app, because we are going to be doing mods, but it's actually very easy. And I'll walk you guys through it. And if there's like a few people who can't do mods who still want to, then we can do like a non-modded session and also a modded session, but I definitely prefer to use the mods there. There are a few really fun quality of life ones and like content ones that are an absolute blast. Got a haircut not too long ago? That's nice to hear. Like haircuts, as long as like they're good, I feel like are always gonna leave you feeling at least a bit refreshed to an extent. Uh, Guys, I might have to go poke my one contact. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm so sorry. I just remembered when my mother got home, she had a question for me that I couldn't figure out what she was asking. So give me like 2 to 3 minutes. I'm gonna go find out what's going on. We'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. Dinner. It was about dinner. Remember I mentioned I used tape to try to get this to the Sit proper. Yeah. Maybe that was a mistake. Or should I say mistake? Oh. Guys, it's still me, Sable. I just got the glasses. Oh, sorry, I'm stickering myself because I was just thinking, I was just thinking about the concept of sellout builds, but I was specifically thinking about it in the context of, like, wearing the, glasses and hat. And it made me laugh. Yeah, I can spend 100,000 blood points in a minute. Oh, Fabled, so people who, do, like, builds for subs, I know a lot of times call them sellout builds. That's all. As do I want my chocolate lava cake, because they have, where we're ordering from, they have a really good chocolate lava cake, but it's like a flourless chocolate cake. It is so good. I love flourless chocolate cakes. Oh, here, I can ready it. How do I have so many BP? Honestly, Drew, one of the reasons is I just sometimes forget to spend it between matches. But it also helps that, like, I find it depends on how quickly I'm getting matches. If I get matches really quick, then I end up just building them up a lot more. Well, no, it's not even that clutch. I just don't even mean to not spend them, because if matches take a while to get, I wind up going through my supply and getting down to 0. But during events, it's a lot easier to maintain the amount versus how quickly I can spend them. Hello, Sent One. Happy Friday. How you doing? Ow. Hello, Owl. Enjoy your lurk. Guys, he's got home field advantage. This isn't fair. Unlucky. Ironically, if I'd got my boom down, I've had a much better time of it. Thank you, Fung. Yeah. Well, actually, Drew, it's funny, because I found that I generally find much... Excuse me, let me restart my sentence. I have much better blood point generation on Killer than I do Survivor, generally. I find that I go through. Sorry. Oops. I don't know what happened there. I got confused by myself. Yeah, I find that my blood point generation historically was better on killer. A lot of the times, though, it does depend on the queues, since killer queues sometimes tend to take longer, but it all depends. I also find that I tend to get more let's put it this way. Survive with friends, specifically, I would say is the best blood point generation, because you can bully your survive with friends into bringing party streamer. Alright, Oh, and so, Fable, what Clutch means by that is since you can't go over 2 million, you want to make sure that you have, like, wiggle room when you're at, like, 1.8 million to get because if you're at, like, 101.9 million, if you get over 100,000 blood points, you won't, get all your blood points because you'll hit the 2 million cap. Need to spend more BP on killer because you need add-ons. See, Droop, I disagree because at the end of the day, like, you basically have the same blood webs as killers versus survivors. Like you still are getting the brown add-ons as killer and survivor. If anything, survivor just has more junk, I find. Whereas killer, you're only getting your add-on, so you can make sure that you're getting what you want more often. But I also haven't played too much killer. Actually, no, I do still a pretty decent bit of blood web leveling. Even because my first, like, I used to only play killer. But obviously that was a couple years ago, so things have changed. What? Excuse me, is that new? Is that an add-on or is that, what is that? Since when does that happen? Since when does they hitting you not cancel the guard? Hello? Is that an, like, actually, is that an add-on or is that a bug? Very Bethesda game. Bug or feature? Let's find out. What do you, I mean, is that high MMR you need to sweat hard, and for some killers you need rare add-ons for killers? But Drew, the thing is, blood point generation doesn't necessarily correlate with actually winning, you know what I mean? Like, some of the games that I'll get my most blood points versus my least blood points, I'll either, like, I'll 4K, and I'll get, like, a very small amount of blood points because I did it too quickly. Or other games, I 8-hook everybody and everybody gets out, but I get a ton of blood points because I did a bunch of stuff throughout the match, you know what I mean? Double tap. Hell yeah, deliverance gaming. We love that. I really thought that was Steve up there for some reason. Rest in peace, Steve. That's a oh my god, you're here too, huh? Alright, I'm gonna go be a brave little toaster. I just need to delay the first hit as long as I can. I was really hoping you'd like somehow lose track of me. Object permanence. Oh. GG's. Hello there, local. What did I miss? Sable was on stream yesterday. I heard. And I heard you all missed her, so I decided to try to bring her energy back, even though it's not quite perfect. Oh, happy Friday. Ugh. I think I'm gonna need to get my contacts out. Oh, I'm... Actually, the fact that I'm already complaining about them, maybe I just have to suck it up, Buttercup, and switch over to my glasses now and just stop complaining. That might be the play. Maybe I should do background player bond again. I'm gonna try it. Like, yeah, I don't have an exhaustion perk, but I have a flashlight. Guys, I'm sorry, I kind of lost the thread of what y'all were talking about. Like, I know that it's still about, blood point gen on Killer versus Survivor, but also blood web spending on Killer versus Survivor. But I just want you to know that I've kind of lost the details, so... Sorry. And played one game and Spirit got absolutely cooked and parted away from her. Spirit is definitely a killer with the... Let's put it this way. Spirit is a lot of what Chucky isn't, which I'm specifically referring to. Chucky is relatively easy to learn and very strong once you've learned him, whereas Spirit's details are a lot more tricky and take a lot of time and effort, kind of like a huntress sort of character, where she requires a lot more effort and time spent in order to reach her full capacity. But once you get there, you are as strong as a Chucky player, sort of thing. Or at least close, assuming she isn't bugged at the time. Oh, she used to be a lot more brutal, though, back before she got her much-needed nerf, directional phasing. Or, any indication that they're phasing at all. Though I can't lie, standstill tech does still occasionally get me. Just because I'm like, I think I'm worried that she started. Also, corrupt intervention. I'm running into the area that he's already trapped, but, like, I don't really have any other options at this point. He gets me this time. I might be far enough from basement if it's in shack, but he also, if it is shack, then I might be in trouble. Okay, he's hooking me. Hey. Also, guys, after this match, I am just gonna take out my contacts and throw on my glasses. So, I think it's gonna give me a headache if I don't. Oh yeah, Drew, if you don't play with headphones, then Spirit is probably not the killer for you. She thrives if you have a decent set of headphones. Not the angle I wanted or needed. You got it, Cheryl. He definitely saw me, right? Or at least my scratch marks. Uh-oh. Maybe DS? Hopefully DS. Oh, enjoy your food, beetles. Yeah, see, Clutch, the reason that I generally say that it's easier to get blood point, like high blood point gen on Killer versus Survivor is kind of that last point that you made of you can choose how to direct the game. Like, you can choose... How is that not an angle? You can choose, like, to direct, like, focus on kicking a bunch of stuff if you're low on, like, brutality or whatever the category is. You could go break a bunch of walls if you're winning a ton. I want to wait for him to go away. I don't know if I get save or... I can get a quick heal, I promise. Or at least quicker, and then you can use the rest of your med kit. It's too bad that the only indication they have is checking whether they know it's a quick heal or not. Oh, but yeah, you can kind of direct it versus Survive. You're kind of stuck with dealing with your teammate, your teammates. If they go for all the saves, then, well, you don't get saved. If but the thing about Survivor, of course, is you can tell all your teammates, hey guys, bring party streamers. Whereas on Killer, you can't. So that's one big difference as well. Where I say Swift is the best blood point generation, and Killer is the second best, and then solo queue is generally the worst. God, I've been where this guy's been, where you're just trying to prevent a gun from popping, but you can't chase away or somebody else gets on it. I keep. I heal. I keep. No! I'm sorry, Cheryl. I am nowhere near close enough to even try to get the save. Unless Nick can take, like, hella distraction. Rest in peace, Cheryl. I was really hoping I would be able to walk past it. Nope. I was going down no matter what. At least that closes that trap. And Nick can reset. Whoops! Not worth, friend. Even if I hadn't missed a skill check, it wouldn't have been worth. Unless you have Metal of Man, then maybe it's worth. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind, not uh-oh. Oh, I want to heal Nick. Oh well. Cheese. Unfortunately, I don't even know if we would have been in a better position if Nick let me heal him. He would have been in a better position, and then, actually, I think we might have been, because my plan was I was gonna heal Nick, then go self-care in a corner, or work on an unsafe, or a safe generator. Anyway. I'm gonna ready up for next match, and just go take my contacts out real quick. GG's, gamers. Actually, I won't ready up. I'll just be... Actually, yeah, I will just be right back. I'm sorry. Contacts need to come out. I can't see right.
Where am I?
Let me wipe off my glasses. My glasses! I can't see without my glasses. Velma costume next year, guys. Scooby-Doo is literally, if you were... I don't generally care about the whole what license do you want in this game, but if I had to pick one, I would pick Scooby-Doo. That would be a really fun chapter. Come on. There we go. I'm curious. How does this look if I, like... Nah, that looks dorky. More dorky than usual. Play Shell Sable Awards just to play the Arkham game series. That is definitely a game series that's, like, crossed my, it's gotten my attention, let's say. I'll probably play at some point, but unfortunately it's probably, like, low on my list, like, relatively. A better way of putting it is there are other games that are just, like, much more iconic that are higher on my list. Like, for example, I use Mass Effect as a very easy example of a game series that I want to play that I've never played. The other Fallout games are a good example of that as well, because I've only ever played Fallout 4. Actually, the only Bethesda games I've played in general are Fallout 4 and, like, the first third or so of, Starfield. I'm stealing her portal, I'm stealing her portal. I like that we both found him together. I think she went to go get her haunt. Trying to decide if I want to go look for David or stick my gen. I think I'll stick my gen. Ooh, no, he got found during healing as well. That's unfortunate. Ooh, she just went into the void. That's terrifying. Okay, Lara's got basement healing perk, I guess. Sorry, guys. I'm currently hyper focused on the match. I'm gonna go look for Alucard. I'm guessing he's like over here-ish because he was on a gen that somebody else touched. Ooh, auto-aimed. Also, our team is doing fabulous against this nurse. I will say, just on the note about Strider, Strider's definitely one of those perks that, it's kind of like the old Shadowborn, where once you start using it, it might be difficult to stop using it, because basically what happens is by using it, you get accustomed to certain sounds being like a certain distance away. Whereas, then if you try to stop using it, you might have a hard time getting used to what the sounds being a certain distance from, if that makes sense. So, like, the Strider makes you loud, Survivor's louder. So if you get used to, oh, you sound that loud, which means you're, like, a few meters away, versus, oh, you sound that loud, but using Strider, it sounds like you're less than a meter away. Good prediction, actually. I didn't think she was gonna think I was gonna go that way. Well, sorry guys, this is gonna be a pain res probably, but hey. Sorry, David. Oh, okay, not pain res. True, yes. You know what, with the context of the extra background noise, that actually makes a lot of sense. Good point. you. Thank you. I know, you're right. I'm sorry. Here, I'm just about to be done with the match. Could you just take this actually off of here? I'm sorry. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Okay. GG's. Oh, sorry, my wonderful, amazing mother was bringing in my dinner that we ordered for both of us. But yeah, Spirit's a really fun killer, like, once you, if and when you get the hang of her. But she definitely isn't the sort of killer you can just kind of decide to start playing one day and then immediately master. Like, don't get me wrong, you can still be good at her in the same way that you could be good at, like, any basic and, like, not basic M1 killer, but, like, most M1 killers. You know, non-nurse killers. But actually being good at using her power and using it optimally, that takes time and effort. And just pattern recognition, honestly. Honestly, I think I just need Unbreakable. Not having Unbreakable has screwed me over too many times. Like, I just don't have the boon down in time. Also, if you're curious what I got, we ordered from a local restaurant. Got some boneless wings. I usually go for bone-in, but I decided that boneless would be a lot easier to eat. Oh, you know what? Here, I can even full screen it. But, and some rice and broccoli. Yummy, yummy. So Drew, the reason I'm using maps, let me make sure I'm talking into the mic. The reason I'm using maps is because my build is 2 boons, which means that if I can't find a totem, and I can't find a good totem, then half my build is kind of useless. And on a lot of maps, like the older maps, like, for example, this map I could probably find some totems on. But some of the newer maps, like the alien map and the other alien map, those I'm not very good at finding totems on, so I'd rather just have the help. And actually, this is just a fun facts for anybody who might be newer to the game or might not know this. On all Autohaven maps, there will always be, if you come across a TL wall, you are guaranteed a totem at that TL wall. He's gonna dash and get me and it'll be awesome. Ouchies. That broke my back. Step on a crack, break your Elfie's back. Or something, I don't know. Hello there, Rena. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Friday. And I hope you had a good Halloween. Internet started buffering, or stream started buffering. Oh, we just ordered from a local restaurant is all I said. But I did show off the food. I don't know if you got to see that. Oh. Honestly, Drew, I would rather keep my 4 perks than use one of them, on that. Like, I'd rather have, no item and just bring a map. Because I don't even need to, keep the map the whole time, so long as I know where, like, 1 or 2 totems are around the map. Like, I could check now if I knew like, if I was worried about losing my map at some point. Speaking of which, I was gonna say, I thought I saw a totem over here. Yeah. And then I will show off the food again. When did they add a vault noise on Wesker? I thought he always had a vault noise. Well, that was rude. Oops. Well, that was unfortunate. Guys, I got jump scared by Mr. Whiskers. Okay, Reno, I'm like 99% sure you're trolling Drew, which, like, let's be real, that's not a phrase I would use, because it, like, borders on, like, objectification or fetishization. Probably not even borders, probably crosses the line, but at the same time, it's like, it sounded, like, vaguely respectfully enough that I would accept it. But I'm also pretty sure you're trolling. But yeah, like, I am gonna use that as a reason to comment on it. Also, what's happening? What's Yui doing? What's Barely Eilish doing? Friend? This poor strumpet most foul. Well, thank you for getting me. Yeah. Poor David. I think it was a David. I don't know what to do now. Okay, she wants to help. I'm just waiting for David to appear in the boon to heal him, but he's not appearing, so I kind of feel like I should go do a gen instead. Yeah, I'd rather work this one. It's Huntress Lullaby. How did I not know that until just now? Is that my first time touching a gen this match? Okay, guys, he has the anti-streamer perk. I have to actually pay attention. I think I saw Fung over there, so I'm worried she's also not going for save this time. I'm also terrified of getting jump scared by Wesker again, just like that. Exactly like that, in fact. Ooh, good. He didn't get hurt from it. Oh god, okay, I need to look. Ugh, Anxious Lullaby. Remember, Marcus, that's what the little perk icon on the side of your screen means. No, David! And yes, welcome back, Beatles. I don't even know if I said welcome back, but welcome back. I do. I also don't use that sort of... God, sorry, I'm not gonna lie, the whole, like, mommy and daddy being, like, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Commonly used, like, sexual terms, like, is such a odd thing for me. Like, if people want to do whatever they want to do in, like, the privacy of their own homes, go for it. That's just, like, it's unfortunate. I guess a better way of putting it is it's unfortunate that, like, my, like, 6-year-old cousin can't call her father daddy without some freaks online making comments about it. You know what I mean? I think that's a good way of summing it up. So I don't generally contribute to that particular verbiage because of that. But that's a totally different conversation. My god, Huntress Lullaby max stacks. Oh my god! I hate myself. I panicked. I got mind flooded and I panicked. This is the worst. Oh my god, they were on 2 different gens. I know he's here. Or even his last gen. Oh, it's there. I knew that's what you were trying to do, you rat. Growing like it's for money. Now I go to Cow Tree. Yikes. I know, as soon as it's done, Thung, I promise. And yes, that was me somehow forgetting again about Huntress Lullaby. This, honestly, it might even be worth me going and just looking for the damn totem. I'm so sorry, team. I have missed more skill checks than I've hit, and I'm the only one who can do something about it, and I haven't. Oh crap, there's Fung. He's gonna come out of that portal and, like, wreck us, isn't he? Finally, I hit one. Okay, Fung just went and found Huntress Lullaby. Thank you, Yui! Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. Problem is I have literally no idea where the gates are because I wasn't paying attention because I thought I was dead. If this man has Insidious, then he is so... Oh, hey, it's Hatch. Let's go here. What a roller coaster of emotions that match was. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys, I totally checked. Hello there, Minor Bone. GG's. Oh my gosh. I was just saying that entire match was an absolute roller coaster of emotions. GG's. That was intense. That was a lot of fun actually. I know three gen type gameplays sometimes don't like get the best rep because you know, but like with matches like that where it's a good bit of chase but also strategy, but when to commit. Oh, that was actually really fun. GG's. Oh, and actually, speaking of which, I should have played all around was fun. It was. I first of all, fabulous timing. That was Yui who got the pallet save on the grab, right? I think that was the first time I've actually seen someone successfully pallet save against a Wesker grab. Which, let me tell you, I kind of decided that my best chance at making it out was running in and just letting you M1 me, because I knew if I got grabbed again, I was getting hooked. But I was hoping that since there was another injured gamer, what happened would happen, and I could maybe get myself up with my boon. Hi, GG's. Oh. Also, I gotta catch up on chat, because I was locked in for most of that match. Ooh, dog is barking. That's not good to hear, Clutch. Mm. Oh, so yes, I guess read what you guys said, and it's definitely one of those like, uh, like I agree that there's like different groups where different like degrees of humor can be used, and in general, I'm not personally offended by that sort of thing. At the same time, because it is something that kind of somewhere between irks and icks me, I try not to personally contribute. You know, all around here, my whole thing is I try not to be a hypocrite. And when I find myself being a hypocrite, I go, hey, Marcus, knock it off and stop being a dick. Wheaton's Law, just try to follow that. And if you don't know Wheaton's Law, it's just don't be a dick. Timing when you came, bro, I want you to know that as I was, Minor Bone, first of all, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. The timing when you came out of Rift by meat tree, yeah, as I was approaching it, I was thinking to myself, I really hope Wesker isn't in the void and he's not about to walk out of here. And then he walked out of there. Very close timing to something else that happened to me recently, where I was against a Scratch Mirror Myers on Midwich, was working on the gate, and I said out loud, you know, even if he drops down and yoinks me now, I think I'll be fine. The words were a thought bubble, or a speech bubble, coming out of my mouth. I just finished the sentence. When yoink, there I go off the gate. I should really just learn not to say things. GG's, I hope you've been enjoying the event. Oh. The Huntress Lullaby is always so rough when you have Goldfish Brain, because it's just a constant struggle of me forgetting it's in play, looking away while working on a gen, and then going, uh-oh, oopsie, there goes my gen progress. My team probably hates me. Ugh. It's always nice, though, to also get a team that's just here for good times. You have, despite rank, a hacker was having a good fun time. Touch wood, luckily it's been a while since I've last run into a hacker. Let's put it this way, I save my DCs for hackers. It's why. Of all games to cheat on, why would you choose a DBT? No, that wasn't Ghost Droop, it was someone else. Though I think I said to myself during the match, I went, is this Ghost? If this is Ghost, I'm gonna be... I forget what I said I was gonna be. Oh, it's a leg. Oh, bad ping I just noticed. Ugh, really gross ping. You know, you joke that I speak things into existence, Clutch, but I once manifested more than half the soundtrack of the Death Note musical and Fall Out Boy getting back together. Both of those things I like wanted to happen, and then less than 48 hours later they both happened. These were on two different occasions, obviously. But I'm still very amused by those things. They almost kept me hostage, but the new Mori system actually saved you. That's nice to hear. Yeah, I think the only time I won't DC against a hacker is the very, 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 very rare hacker who isn't actually affecting gameplay. They're just being a little weirdo. Which I've only run in... I've run into 3 hackers altogether, I believe. And I've also seen a lot of people run into hackers. I feel like I'm one of the only person who has run into that particular brand of hacker. And what it was a Dwight who didn't hack during chase, but when they were on the ground, they just zoomed around on the floor at like 100 miles an hour and then just went and asked people to pick them up. But they like got down normally. Oh, and then in the end game, they just like all hats off and just hacked everything, teleported around, and then let themselves die to end game collapse. It was a very strange series of events. Wish they had the Mori only for less. And Death Hook. Ah, the Wombo combo. Oh, see, Drew, I think it's more that they want it to be... I think that the goal of the Mori system, keep in mind they originally wanted to introduce it with Base Kit Unbreakable, was to make matches more efficient. Like, make the end of matches more efficient and more enjoyable. So I think they just want it to be able to be used on anybody so that everybody gets the effect. Oh, hey, there's a portal up here. She's gonna go open the portal, isn't she? Oh, there is one up there. Nice. I didn't think there was. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna 99 it. You got it, friend. Good job, team. Oh, I see she wants to make another one. Oh, she's over there. Oh, she's so slippery. Where is Nancy? I would love to send my boon upstairs. Like, that is just such a nice boom spot. Is that who? Is that fire? Is that fire up coup? Is this gonna be like an endgame build to hell and back? I'm so sorry, Miner. I think that, like, I'm mentally thinking about my food instead of thinking about, like, anything else. So I've been such a bad streamer this match. Oh, I'm glad that you liked the build, though. I like, 3/4 of it is pretty much set in stone. The Unbreakable is actually what I'll tend to throw and use different items for, or different perks for. Like, sometimes I'll throw on metal, sometimes I'll throw on made for this. But seriously, I love side quests. And yes, also with your comment about they're probably gearing up for Mori's being available in shops, absolutely. They've already tested the waters by adding some in conjunction to the what are they technically, the ultra rare skins? Oh, but yeah. If you give me, like, a relatively quick way of getting, like, a decent amount of blood points, especially if it's gambling, I'm always gonna go for it. It's just like, I get that dopamine rush. Monkey brain likes seeing number get bigger, especially even when number is just blood points. Oh, good luck, Ace. Okay, good. I think Ace managed to avoid getting hit by the leg. Legendary skins, got it. Oh, okay. Alright, you can do it. What is this? Autodidact. Yui wants to heal. Yay, it is autodidact. Now let's find out if it is Noed. Oh, it's not Noed. He's not familiar with Edward. That's good for us. Ooh, that's far from the gates. The one good thing is that's our first hook gamer. Autodidact gaming, bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Sometimes I consider changing my name to I Throw Games for Autodidact Stacks or Metal of Man Stacks, whichever one I'm currently running, because it's the truth. Might be Blood Warden, and if it is, sorry team. Also, hopefully basement's main. I didn't actually notice. Well, if it is Blood Warden, it's an early enough hook that it shouldn't be a problem. I can't tell. I don't think so. Doesn't look like Blood Warden. I think we're fine. I think we're pretty cash money. Yeah, we're cash money. God, speaking of games I love to throw for, Blood Warden. Blood Warden on the killer side. I will definitely throw matches to get my Blood Warden value. I'll also forget I'm running it and then be pleasantly surprised when I have it. Oh, wow. Thank you. GG's team. Ah, hell yeah, gambling mentioned. I can't help it. I love gambling. Okay, actually, there's a board/card game called the Red Dragon Inn, and there's a mechanic literally called Gambling I'm In. Sorry, that's so funny until she said that, like, because she says I love the creeper, and I've run into her, I believe, twice before. Both times she's mentioned the creeper, because the first time she mentioned it, and the next time we ran into each other, she said, comment on your creeper profile picture last time. I was like, ooh, strong lobby, yikes. I don't remember what I was saying. It's crazy how many people will open doors. And Clutch, it's one of those very interesting things where sometimes I don't even blame people for doing it because, like, don't get me wrong, not 99ing doors kills people a lot. But sometimes 99ing doors and not full sending also kills people. And it's like one of those calls that you have to learn to make, like, okay, in most situations, hello again. Sorry. I'm trying to decide if I want to try to get a last second map or map add-on. Sorry guys, 1 second. Aw, you too, Minerbone. Thank you again for stopping in, and maybe we'll meet again out there in the fog. I promise, I'm usually a little bit more engaged than this. Yeah, I'll throw in a medkit, why not? Yeah, this will be good. Since I, can't get a map. Oh. That piece of chicken was bigger than I thought it was gonna be, not gonna lie. You are not wrong, Droog. What time is it? Ooh. It's later. I won't. I will do my best to not choke. My jaw doesn't open very wide. So honestly, that's the bigger issue, is just trying to actually eat it and not dislocate my jaw. Mista whiskas. Like, I'd rather get the totem that's in main. I'll take this one. I'm also gonna actually grab this, because I find it's a decent idea to grab a spray relatively early from an area where it'll be harder to get a spray late game. Yeah, I always have to, like, if I have any new, like, dental techs, I always have to warn them that, I'm gonna need, like, breaks because I get that jaw fatigue. Current working theories, it's a result of my wisdom teeth. Actually, I think some of us have chatted about that before, because and explaining, like, what TMJ is and that sort of thing. Ooh, that does hit. Just gonna hold W. And get my bonus, what, 3k points for being on this gen? Hell yeah. Thank you, Ada. No, Yui! Uh-oh, sisters. I wish I knew where this was. I just need to know if we have any of the totems down here. Genetic for me, but I had my wisdom teeth pulled out. More than likely that didn't help. Yeah. Ugh. No, Yui! Uh-oh. What happened that she got full health? This match is, oh no. If she can force the M1, she can at least make some distance. No, David, over here!
I'm like, I'm not abandoning you, I promise. I just want to do it right here. Just a lot faster.
No, Yui!
We'll take hits.
Never mind, we won't. Rest in peace, my friend. I'm not making it possible for him to appear here, that's for sure. Did he leave this up?
Is that all you
Good job, actually. Oh my god, wait, haha.
I'll see
Oh,
you dead.
oh well. Oh, he has pain rest too. I didn't even realize. Oh, so hungry. What are you planning on having for dinner tonight, Drew? Or actually, wait, no. It's like almost morning for you. What are you having for breakfast? Uh-oh. Okay, well, he doesn't have barbecue. That's good. Uh-oh. Okay, good, he got the save. Oh, close, Rebecca. Ada. I don't even think I get the heal off in time, do I? Okay. Well, that was exciting. Oh, goodbye, David. You know what, Ada? I believe in us. We've got this. Is it gonna be easy? No. But is it possible? It's unlikely. Well, hey, he just, ungifted my pain. Now I can do gens. Look at all these great skill checks I'm hitting. Well, time to bring him back over, Doomy. Okay, Mr. Whiskers, you want to come get me? Come get me. Let's do Shack. Do I still have pallet? Of course I don't have pallet. Ah, unlucky. GG's. Good luck, Ada!
Stop.
Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna open up Swiffing starting now because it's time to eat. So drop a 33 in chat if you want me to add you to queue. We do things round robin style around here. They had the foam insert so it would keep mouth open, would signal to them that I need to rest my jaw. Luckily, the dentist was nice. I hate the dentist overall since I was a kid. I had one with, oh, yikes. That's brutal, Clutch. I hate doctors who think they know your body better than you do, despite the fact that, you know, you're the one living with it. Well, I'm just gonna go next. Okay. Okay. Then local Beatles Drew, if you guys want to hop in now, you absolutely can. Let me jot down. It is the 1st of November. Okay. And actually, while you guys are hopping in, I am going to take a quick, let's see. It is about 6:50 my time. I will be back at the latest, 7 at the latest. So 10 minutes at the latest. Should be a little bit quicker. I just need to go, first of all, I need to fix this because it's just coming off. And then I need to eat a couple bites of food, use the restroom, that sort of thing. So I will be back. First I'm gonna read Beatles said. One time I was a lot heavier. Doctor said you have to lose weight topic, and I looked at him and thought of what I would have said to him. Yeah. Oh. I will be right back. But yes, you guys feel free to hop in. I'm a little late, guys. Took me a second to take care of some stuff. Hi. Hey, Dave. Halloween is over, but Halloweekend's just beginning. Ah. Local, ensure your don't starve togethering. And yes, Dave, you can actually hop in from the look of it. I heard I missed Sable. But hey, I figured I'd bring a little bit of her flair back. Oh yeah, also. I'm also wearing the skirt again. I was wearing the... Actually, you know what? Maybe it's been long enough. This was just bugging me earlier. It was a bit itchy. Let me switch on over. I'm gonna put the choker back on. Oh, actually, I should eat some food. That'd be a better idea. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that while I'm eating. Silly idea. Got the glasses and the hat as well, but I figured today we could go with a little more Wednesday Addams-esque Sable than witchy Sable. Actually. Let's see. Okay, well, you are hopping in. Let me change stream title to reflect what we're doing. Even though technically I think he just says surviving. Come on, Dave, you almost in? I just realized it's you having Wesky loading times. Though it doesn't even say you joined. Oh, you had to restart the PC. Got it. Oh, I guess that would be what, Beatles? I think you're probably the one who has to restart most often. But that probably just correlates with the fact that you're someone who's often able to play, and also PC. Correlation does not equal causation. And if you ever want to go into any sort of stats or stats adjacent field, that is like gonna be one of the first things you learn. Here, I'll even go full screen for my little spiel on. So, correlation is when two things that are separate go together, and you can have an inverse correlation. So here's an example of a correlation. The more ice cream that is sold in a town, the more drownings there are. Now, that is a positive correlation, as in when one stat goes up, the other stat also goes up. However, you might say, Marcus, but what does the ice cream have to do with anything? And this is an example of correlation does not equal causation, as in just because A and B go together, that doesn't mean that one directly causes the other. This is an example of a third factor that actually influences both of them, and that is specifically more ice cream is sold, both where it is hotter and also when it is hotter. So summers, warmer locations. And actually, I think that the stat is, I will say, I think the stat is technically ice cream trucks, the number of ice cream trucks per, like, in the area. I think it's that, not ice cream sales, because these are, like, actual stats. But basically, the point is, there are more ice cream trucks out because it's summer or it's hot out, which means there are more people swimming. Because if it's cold out, you're not gonna have as many people swimming. And so that's an example of when the actual causation is a third factor that influences both. Anyway, correlation does not equal causation. Because it's very easy to look at your dad and be like, oh yeah, A equals B. Oh, sorry about that, Dave. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for, I'm gonna give Beatles like 30 seconds and then I'm gonna ready up. But yeah, I hope that it works. You can get your gaming working, especially for Phasmo. Gotta get you back in for that. Okay, that's long enough. Though the truth may bury this, ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. Listen to a word I said. And though the truth may bury this, ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. Sorry, I don't even know the rest of the song, but it keeps getting showing up in like my YouTube playlist. It keeps showing up in like my YouTube music playlists. Hold on, I'm actually gonna be subbed. Anyway, other than your computer being annoying, how's your day been, Dave? How was your Halloween? The rest of it. And then again, you probably just went to bed, huh? Also, why do I look even more pale now than I did earlier? Like, I know I said I wanted to be Wednesday Addams, but jeez. Also, off topic, guys, but, actually, oh, you got a ton of trick-or-treaters? That's fun. Apparently, we got one really cute kid near the end of the night, according to my mother. I wish she'd gotten a picture, but I understand why you can't really just do that. I think I've mentioned before, but we're in like a 55+ type community. So we don't get too many, but there are like families across like the way, just not many. Your favorite was a kid dressed as a fire hydrant. Love that. Imagine if he had like a little dog cut out next to him with its leg up in the air and like a yellow stream. Is that still like a stereotype? Or is that stereotype died? Because I feel like I've not seen that sort of joking humor in very much modern media. And by modern, I mean like the last 10 years or so. Possibly even longer. Oh, speaking of interesting things, did you guys know that for the first time in, I believe, human history, we eradicated a strain of a virus through like intentional human behavior? Specifically, the flu shot this year does not contain, oop, it's a curse, does not contain a, oh my gosh, a hoojamijiggy. Give me 1 second. It doesn't contain the stuff for one of the strains that they've always had for the first time ever, because we eliminated it during social distancing during COVID. It hasn't been seen since I think 2022 or something. Whew, that was stressful. Yeah, so congrats us. We did something. We may not have gotten rid of COVID, but we got rid of one strain of the flu for the first time in human history. No dead virus in it, I'm assuming. You know, Clutch, it's been a while since I've looked into, like, the details relating to it. This was one of those things that I basically read. I made sure that I understood, like, what I just said, and that's all, that's the main context I'm currently, like, remembering about, that sort of thing. So, I don't know. That part, what I'm trying to say with a lot of words, why use many words when few words do trick? I don't know the answer to that exact question, but they've deemed it dead as of now. It hasn't been seen. So technically, it could still be out there, and this could wind up being proven to be a bit of a jumping the gun situation. But, as it stands, it has not been seen. And though the truth may carry this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. Keek. Hello. Ooh, I did not get that, fast vault. Fast vaults really are one of my biggest weaknesses in this game. Got the PC fixed, and she's getting old and you need to replace the motherboard. Yikes. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Oh, oh, trouble, trouble. Damn, I was really hoping that'd be speed. Good job, Drew. Sorry for caster cursing you. Can't hook here because of the pallet. Yeah, actually. I'm crawling away from basement. I'm crawling away from basement. Thank you, Drew.
Whoops.
Thank you. Oh wait, this is the one we've done. Or one of the ones we've done. Okay, I'm back. Also, sorry, Beatles. It's funny because I actually said I'm gonna give you about 30 seconds and then I'm gonna ready up because I figured like a minute and like, you're usually pretty quick. Not like that's nothing against you. Like I genuinely, I mean that is a compliment. So I kind of I feel bad that you just got back in the nick of time, but hey, at least you got back in the nick of time, huh? And yes, Dave, you did manage to dodge the curse game. For those who don't know, we, it used to be that whenever Dave would show up, we'd always get a Huntress. Interesting that she has Trail of Torment. Guys, it's just like old Circle of Healing. You'll take that curse? Speed Sable, yeah. God, old background player was disgusting. Good job, team. Whew. God, I should play some more Huntress. I love playing Huntress. Going against Huntress, like, and actually being able to hold my Odin chase against good Huntresses is, like, truly a testament to how much effort I actually put into learning Huntress. Even though I didn't play her a ton after getting back into Killer. My gosh, it's like night and day. I used to have no idea how to loop her. Like, I knew how to loop her, but in such a different way. Like, you really just learn. Oh, it really is one of the best ways of learning how to loop a killer is just to play that killer, and vice versa. Anyway. Hello there. Uh-oh. Yeah, Drew, if you can, go to Shack if you can make it. Ignore me, just try to pick up the gamer who's our Death Hook friend if you can. Or, you know, whatever floats your boat. Actually, maybe, yeah, I am gonna pick up, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for not listening to me.